Hello and welcome. These are horse racing selections for Tuesday, the 22nd of October. I am Flatcap Callum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. All right, we'll try again. We'll try again. It's been an absolute crap 2 weeks. On and off the channel, pretty much, to be honest. As in I'm just about horse racing, not like life in general. I'm not, there's not a worry there, folks. Just annoying. Anyway, what we got? We got another Yankee. We had one on Yankee. We had a Yankee Monday. We'll try again on Tuesday. All at Newcastle. I had a good look through the Curragh. There's some big field handicaps there, and the kind of thing you'd normally expect me to get involved in. I just went through everything. I couldn't find anything at price that I thought was sort of really out of kilter. So certainly in the 2 mile and 2 handicaps, and then the 7 furlong one, 26 runners is a bit of a put off there. There's some stuff at a price. There's some stuff that we've been backing this sort of the last few weeks that was running again in that race, but I wasn't happy to put anything out there as a bet in that race. So I've just got 4 at Newcastle to go. So I'll have a quick recap of Monday. We'll do Tuesday. On the next vid, I should do the fantasy tips to league result. That's the plan. So Monday, non-runner. That looked quite competitive, to be fair, and then just seemed to just stop running. So if you actually watch the race, I know people will go, it was 100 to 1 for a reason. It was going to be last, because that's how naysayers speak. That's, everyone knows that. Anyway, so but yeah, it clearly something went wrong. It must have lost his action or something, because the jockey virtually pulled the thing up. It was like 30 lengths tailed off last, but it didn't run like that in the race. It ran like he was trying, and something went funny. That one, on the other hand, didn't ever look particularly interested. And then this one was just a bit annoying. I said last night in the video that this Gabriella Hill, she's got a knack of getting in a bit of minor money. Well, she did. She got 5th, but to be fair, I think she stopped riding. If you just watch the camera angle as it sort of panned away, as soon as she wasn't getting 3rd, it looked like she stood up in her irons like 100 yards from the line. That's what it looked like. Stop riding it. I think that's the difference between 4th and 5th. And the jockey in 4th just went that little bit further. So, yeah, a bit frustrating when you're paying out on 4th and we don't get it, particularly as that went to all sorts of prices in the daytime. I saw 50s at one point. So, yeah, bit annoying on that one. So, we just got the refund. So, 11.50 on, 150 refund back for the single, 10 loss. Yeah, as I said, bit of a crap couple of weeks, isn't it? So, my Monday offering, Tuesday offering, it's four in a row at Newcastle. I do like consecutive races because it's hard to come by when actually you find a horse in 4 consecutive races, usually on the all-weather. I think since I've been back potentially, or maybe I was just going to say maybe the Art of Triumph meeting, but even that's probably had the Arab race in the middle that I didn't do. And yeah, there's something about 4 consecutive races in a row. I like it when that happens, and that's what I've got. That being said, oh no, I've done it again, haven't I? Not even written on. Is there a pen? No, we haven't got a pen handy. I've only got one horse that's 1 star. The other 3 didn't make the star rating, but as I said the other day, I'm lowering the threshold for the all-weather stuff. So yeah, I'll explain the star system. I need to. I mean, I'm keeping lots of stats for it, but there we go. So Newcastle. What do we know about Newcastle in the last 4 weeks? I've put out 4 horses. I've had 1 place. Million thanks. You'll see that there, back on the team sheet. And yeah, I was having a little look. 12 to 1 shots. That's our best priced horse in terms of return. We've had 7 12 to 1 shots that hit the star rating, albeit these 2 don't hit star rating, so they won't be recorded in those stats. They'll be recorded in other stats. But 7 horses at 12 to 1 I've put out at the star system, and we've had 2 winners, 2 places, and 3 dots. So that has been the most successful price since I've been back. There's some stats you didn't need, but there we go. 555. We're starting off with the only 1 star. That's 1 star, no stars. 1 star, no stars. Quite simple. The big price has got a star, the others haven't. Cast No Shadow. I think that's a really competitive sprint. And there's some older horses in there that have sort of lost their way that absolutely could come bounce back in there, like your Aracebos and your Alligator Alleys and stuff. But I found myself from a value point of view on Cast No Shadow. I think that it's got more of a progressive profile at Newcastle. I think he's even won the last 2 races. It's won there. So clearly likes the track. I think the question mark with the horses, it doesn't seem to like anywhere else at all. If you look at the form, it either pretty much comes last or it wins at Newcastle. Slight exaggeration, but go look at the form, you'll see what I mean. So we are chancing our arm that this horse is a Newcastle specialist and what it's going to become. So Cast No Shadow, 22 to 1. Then we've got 6.25 Rockley Point. Runs really, really regularly, that horse. Generally runs pretty consistently. It's a bottom basement handicap. But it didn't hit star system. It didn't hit star system because it's a bottom basement handicap. And normally if I was going to put something in there that hit the star system, we'd be wanting to something that'd be dropping down, whereas that one's just a regular. But its chances of actually framing are slightly better. I mean, it really, when we're talking margins here, it probably should be about 8s. It's 11s. There's not a lot in it. 6.55, million thanks. We took it last time. It was third for us last time. It was quite a strung out finish. And yeah, there's no reason why it shouldn't run a similar sort of race, to be honest. So yeah, start that in, and then 7.25 to finish us off. Angel Amadea, 12 to 1. So 25p each way Yankee. That's the main bet. 75p each way single, Cast No Shadow. 75p win singles on the other 3. 9.25 is the total stake. Bookie advice important for Tuesday. Sky 4443. That's the best bookmaker. No, that's even a lie. 5443. Sky's the best bookmaker. 5443. 365 Unibet 444 and 3. Betway 4433 and Betfred 4343. Alright, so Sky's best for place terms. 365 and Unibet joint second best for place terms. Betway and Betfred are joint 4th best, but they are offering a 4th place in a different race, just to make life confusing for you. The bookmaker to avoid is Ladbrokes, because there are only 3 places on that race. Don't put this on with Ladbrokes, because they are mugging you off if you do that. Maybe I'm mugging you off. Who knows? Because this is all a sham, isn't it? We're all a collection of mug punters all together, just feeding the bookmakers our cash. That's what some people believe. Oh dear! Just look at the stats from like all the years. Well, not all the years, a couple of years. You'll see it. I'm pretty sure it's pretty hard for me to sit on any sort of pedestal this year, isn't it? Like that's not gone so well. But you got to smile. It's a game. It's a game we're trying to win, and we're trying to beat the bookmakers. And long term, that can happen. In the short term, in the last few weeks, it hasn't. But we are profitable since I've been back on the channel. So that is still true. So despite the last 2 weeks being rubbish, I haven't checked it tonight actually. And I look back before Monday State went down, we were actually 23% in profit for 4 weeks. So although it's been a horrible 2 weeks, 23% profit margin is where we were still sat at, and that's me being fair with stats. So there'll be plenty of folk there ahead of that. So although I know it feels very painful, and I can say it to the cows come home, and you'll see other people say similar. If you're doing this with a conscience, it is very, very painful when you go on these little losing runs, because you know everyone else is losing, and it's just not fun. So as much as I can, be my incredible jovial self, all opinions welcome. That doesn't stop the fact it's been a rubbish couple of weeks. So some people are here for the vid, some people are here for community. But if you wanted to win the last 2 weeks, I've certainly not been able to make you do that. So anyway, that's me. I'm off to bed. All right, and I'll see you in the next video. I might be a little bit pressed for video making time on the next one. I need to see because I probably want to do a video for Wednesday's races. I'm expecting to find something at Kempton. It's not been going well there, is it? But I'm expecting to find something, so we'll see. But yeah, I might be a little bit video time poor, so I'll update what the deal is for Wednesday racing. All right. Thank you very much. Hope your week has started well. See you in the next video. Bye bye.